Hello, man. What you doing? Hello, man. Sam. Come here, Sam. Come here, little man. Sam. Sam. Come here, man. Come here. Come here, little man. Come here. Let's go. Come here. Come on. You okay? You got his hair all over me. They're gonna think that it's mini, but it's not mini. I didn't know French bulldogs shed so much, little man. But one thing about French bulldogs, they like to lay back, but you hate to lay back because when I lay you back, you go crazy, little man. You need a kiss? Hmm? So you tell everybody hi? Hmm? You tell everybody hi? Hey guys. Hey painted painted black mom's phone. I'll call you. Joanne Spring, D Froggy. Hey you guys. Rain said hope all is well. I hope all is well too, Rain. Rosaline, do you know what's going on? I hope you know what's going on, Rosaline. I'm not doing well, Mercedes. I'm not doing well. But I hope that you're doing well, Painted Black. Hey, no man. Hey, no man. Hmm? Yeah, I know. I know. Here, go get Minnie. Um. So his name officially on his tag is Samuel L. Jackson. If you've been riding with me, you know I like actors' names. I had a husky named Morgan Freeman before. Um, I'm gonna just jump right into it. What's up, FSC? I'm gonna jump right into it. This is the most that I haven't cried. Um, the most unexpected news ever. Ugh. I was on the phone with a friend Sunday, and I already know what you guys are gonna say. You're gonna tell me that don't blame it on that, John. It had nothing to do with that. I completely understand what you're gonna say before you say it, but I still hate that I said it. I was on the phone with a friend Sunday, and they asked me about, how often do you do a mental health assessment on your, or talk to somebody? And I was like, everything is fine. I do how I do my mental health assessment. I sit down alone and I ask myself, what are the issues? What are the problems? What do you need to work on? And I looked at my entire life, and other than financial issues, I went basically the month of May without a job. I had a job, but I had to pass a test before um, anything happened at the job, and I passed the test Friday. So today was my first day at work. So other than like financial shit that, it comes and goes, you'll get over it. I said, I don't have a single problem with my life. Everything is fine. I said this at 1 p.m. Sunday. Rosaline, because you go camping with us at exactly 1:31 p.m. I think 1:37 p.m. 30 to 37 minutes after I said this, my best friend in the entire world, who I always tell y'all about, who I go camping with, my true best friend, who I will always say if I got married again, my two best man in my wedding would be her and Stephanie Harlow. Thank you, Stephanie Harlow, for always being there for me during this time. Um, her wife contacted me and said that she is on a ventilator in an induced coma because they found out she had Legionnaire's disease. I didn't know what the fuck that meant or what that was. I was on the phone with somebody and that came through and I just panicked and like, I'll call you back. And I called her wife and her wife said that she went on a trip to Indiana and she came back and she was sick a little bit, nothing major. She said on day 2, she thought she was having hot flashes or whatever, really, really badly, worse than she ever had. And she kind of mentioned, just go to the hospital, get checked out. She didn't go. By day 3, she was extremely sick. They tried to convince her to go to the hospital. She didn't go. On day 4, she couldn't form words correctly. They couldn't understand anything she was saying. She was speaking incoherently. And she couldn't even turn the doorknob to open the door to allow them to take her to the hospital. So by the time she got to the hospital, they don't know what's wrong with her. By the time they found out that it was Legionnaire's disease, they had to induce her and put her in a coma because she kept trying to strip out her IVs. And she's been in a coma ever since. And my first day going to work today, I checked back with her wife. And she was going into kidney failure. And they put her on dialysis. You know, I did my little Google search just to find out what the fuck is Legionnaire's disease or whatever. And at the best of the simple explanation, some microscopic being that could be in a drop of water. I went to the dog park to take my dogs, and the lady kept trying to talk to me, and I felt so horrible because she must have thought I was the most meanest, rudest person ever because I wouldn't smile or look at her. And I felt bad, and I looked up and just wanted to tell her, like, I don't want her to think I'm this horrible person. I just broke down crying really, really bad at the dog park, and this lady was a nurse, and she felt so bad for me. She gave me a hug, and she was saying that it's been a disease that's mainly coming from vents in an air conditioning system for most of the part of America. That's in old hotels. My friend had went to Indiana and on a business trip, and she felt this bad when she got back. I would assume that she went to Indiana on a business trip, and I would assume that the vents in the AC did it. I have no idea. I just know that when she came back from a business trip, all of this started. One thing I had always imagined, I imagined one of two possibilities. I imagined that we would grow really old together. Or the other possibility, with me being a Black American man with high blood pressure, she was going to be really sad one day watching me die. Uh, that just was normal to me. And some fucking bacteria bug. And now my best friend won't wake up as we speak. On my first day starting a new job, I told my boss today, he was so excited to have me in after finally getting the office after studying for and passing tests for 3 weeks. And he asked me, "Yo, how was your weekend?" And I just broke down crying. He felt for me and said that he's going to keep her in his prayers. And I translated that as I can't fly to Missouri, or he would have said it. And her wife texted me, she can't be by herself. I will be with her the entire time because I can't leave her alone. And I know that she wants me there. Like, it's crazy because, like, it's a flip coin to everything. Like, for instance, ain't nobody ever died close to me. We're not wishing that shit out. Like, she can come back. I don't care if she on dialysis the rest of her life. I just want her to be okay. I just want her to wake up. So I'm not gonna be negative or pessimistic, but it's just like I've never had to deal with nothing like this in my entire life. I've been on this channel for 4 years and I never uttered her name. She's been a mod on my channel the entire time. I never uttered her real name, but everybody knew who I was talking about because I always talked about my best friend who I fly and see every single year. And this year, people was going with me. And Rosaline here is who I know through her from flying. And I met Rosaline, and she's here in this community. And it, like, like people form all of these opinions about you. But the one thing I felt 1 billion% certain of, no matter what anybody say or what anybody do, I always had her, and I could do no wrong in her eyes. And even her close friends, even sometimes her wife, would be frustrated because she could do no wrong in my eyes. Blatantly unbiased. This is my world. People come, people go. But the people who not gonna come and go are my children and her. And some fucking simple bacteria and a droplet of fucking water. I laugh at her personality because she's so amazing. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. As much as I laughed at her last Facebook post, I'm also afraid of her last Facebook post. The last thing she ever posted on Facebook was May 29th, and she said, "When you're done when you're done giving my eulogy, I want you to say that ass though." It's so her to make jokes like that, but like to know her last post, I'd be lying to you if I say that like that's my baby. That's my baby. I'm cool with a lot of people. but I ain't a motherfucker who don't share my DNA or any sort of way that's not my family. There's no person on earth more closer to me than her. Not a single human being. I'm supposed to be in Missouri. I'm supposed to be in Missouri, and my ex-wife is just texting me any updates. Like everybody, she was even really, really cool with my ex-wife. If I caught a fucking cold, she's gonna mail me all this unnecessary shit. Cause she fighting for her life right now. I've never been out on a date with anybody. I never met anybody that I didn't fucking say to be with me. She comes in the package. So, and I wish I could be there for Shanna too. I wish I could be there for her wife, cause I just feel like she by herself holding it down. Ah, most fucked up shit ever. I'm trying to go Friday. I can't. I just started day one on a new fucking job that I haven't done anything in the past month of May. So it's like this couldn't have happened at the worst time. I don't want to be mean to anybody right now. Like I don't. It's my decision. I decided to go live, but like it's really insensitive to be like just say just get up and go now. Like I haven't had any income in the month of May, and it's my first day today on my new job. I just met the people who gonna be working for me today. Like the best shit I can do is Friday and go for the weekend. No one wants me there more than I want myself there. If I can snap my fucking finger, I'll be there. I want to thank Gracefully Minimalist, Stephanie Harlow, and Desi um, for being there as I completely broke the fuck down. I just don't know. This computer has dust on it. I'm never over here. I used to live my entire life on this computer. I didn't even know how to set up to go live. Like I haven't been thinking about the fucking internet. But trying to get my real life together. I haven't been thinking about any of this shit. Like she used to say, or she still will say, I don't give a fuck what happened. I don't care about any of the details. I am 1000% biased and on your side. And I completely understood because I felt the same way about her. I'm 1,000,000% biased and on her side. Don't come tell me shit because you're going to do yourself no favor because I'm going to always believe whatever she says. This was like, this was the only human being that's not my children. Like she's a guarantee in my life. Like she like, yeah. Stupid fucking bug. Um, I have nothing to say. My next live was supposed to be about the major documentary I'm working on in Puerto Rico. It's just really hard to think about that right now. Like it was hard to fulfill my obligation as a supervisor and try to smile in front of the people that I'm going to be helping today. This motherfucker wake up, I'm gonna cuss her out so bad. I'm gonna cuss you out so bad. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Who you mad about, Minnie? I've been selfish. I've been very selfish. I have to text her wife and I told her, like, when my mom was on the verge of death due to her lymph nodes, I knew when I got to the hospital They think my sister is gangster. They think I'm the nerdy one and my sister the hard one. But I knew when I got to the hospital, I know that my sister, I know where that gangster shit come from. I knew I had to be the hard one because I knew my sister was gonna break down, and I had to be there for everybody. And so I just felt like I was so distraught and so broken that I didn't want her wife to hear me like that because she needs somebody to lean on too. So I felt like it would be very bad if she heard my voice. So I've been selfish and I haven't spoken to her. All been through text. I'm not saying I'm an angel or right. I just know what's gonna happen if I talk to Shanna. And I don't want her to hear the other closest person to her being that way. I told her this. And this is the part where I hate being logical. This is the part when I don't want to be fucking logical right now. The logical part of me is so fucking scared that like she got to that hospital and she couldn't form words. She couldn't turn a doorknob. Because people who are not logical don't give a fuck about none of that. Their brain just says everything is going to be okay. But I'm cursed. I can lie to myself. But the last thing that I saw Shanna say was that she's stable. So nothing's getting any worse. Doesn't get any better. She's stable. I'm gonna beat the hell out this motherfucker when she wake up. She gotta see me when she wake up. She's wrong because she knows I'm supposed to be the motherfucker in the hospital hurting while she's supposed to be sad. That's how life was gonna be. We're gonna be old as fuck living by each other, or she gonna be sad as hell while I'm dying. That's how it's supposed to be. I was prepared for that. Mm. What are you doing, little man? What is that noise, little man? What you got? What you got, little man? I ain't never had a puppy. I've always rescued dogs. I've never had a fucking puppy. Ever. It's like having a fucking child. My first and last puppy I will ever have. Thankfully, I got Minnie here to help me. Rosaline, did you know this already? This is the first year I was gonna go camping, and my world was gonna go. I'm not gonna say was. This is the first day camping is planned, and actual fucking mods of mine buying tickets to travel all the way to Missouri to camp with me and my bestie. Come in. What do you got? Can't turn your back for a second with a puppy. Oh, you want to come up here, Minnie? We ain't forgot about you. We ain't forgot about you. Tell everybody, hey. Yeah, you still the baby. You still, thank you. You've been leading the way. You've been showing him everything to do right, even though he don't listen to you. Even though he don't wait to go outside to use the bathroom like you do. Daddy still love you. Ready? Go get out, Minnie. Here. Come here, Sam. What you doing? What you done got yourself into? Hmm? I know, Minnie. I'm coming. I may explain this wrong to the best of my knowledge. It was going to take 48 hours for like anything to help to kick in. Last night was 24 hours. Literally right now is 48 hours. So like all positive ever since the kidney start failing and the dialysis. Nothing else negative has been reported. And so now, like, if it's been stable all day, and now in theory everything should be great because whatever they give her should start having an effect right now. That's the best of my knowledge to explain how Shanna told it to me. I'm gonna leave, but I'll say this right here. This is a true crime channel. I'm mad as fuck about the possibility, just the possibility of losing my best friend in the entire world. And I'm mad and I'm angry at a fucking bug, a bacteria. For all these people who actually all the way through lost the life of a relative due to unforeseen events, it's so horrible that anybody cannot feel where they're coming from and bother them. It just makes it that much disgusting. All right, I'm gonna go. I don't know what else to say. I just need somebody to talk to. Thank you guys. I don't want to be mean. Thank you to everybody. I didn't see the comments on the side. Thank you to everybody who posted. Thank you, because I know a lot of you guys are really great people. So I know you said some really, really great things, and I really appreciate it. I want you to think I appreciate that.